Years ago, as prophecy foretold, the gates of oblivion opened, and with the gates swung ajar, chaos swept the lands of Cyrodiil. One who was entwined with the fate of the Aedra stood against all odds, but with the blood of the wolf and the aid of holy and hellish powers, this warrior was able to help defeat Dagon and seal the gates of oblivion. He was known as the Hero of Kvatch. After being rewarded by the new emperor, the hero left Cyrodiil to return to the homelands of Elsewhere, and there he remained to start a new family. But fate has once again called upon that hero's blood, as his descendants will now encounter the problems left by ancient Nords of Skyrim. But first, this new hero should rethink traveling with the ex-schooner addict. We come to our hero, who was left for dead with no weapons, no armor, nor gold. Luckily, he was able to find a little camp for help.
Alright, so we just had our first crash, and hopefully I fixed it. I was running some overclock stuff, but hopefully that's done. So yeah, we're being chased by bandits.
Good tidings.
Or was, rather.
Tidings, honored guest. My name is Beatrice. The raffish companion you see beside me goes by the name of Ursub. The timing of your visit is rather impeccable. Ursub has just secured a fresh skeever, which we hope to prepare at the top of the hour. We welcome you to join us in the consumption of this delectable feast. Stupendous!
Yeah, I don't mind.
Have you brought your own refreshments? Regardless, this host recommends you procure a bottle from the barrel adjacent to the tent. Our most treasured guest cannot intake a freshly prepared skeever without the plenary imbibing of a cold beverage.
There's something odd about your diction. Yeah, she does sound different. I mean, I know this is from the mod Immersive NPCs, or Interesting NPCs, excuse me. Yeah, why is it camp here?
Why, there could be no other place. It is chosen by serendipity itself. Your presence makes our total attendance 3. Each of us drawn by our curiosity to this dwarven obelisk.
That's where you're mistaken.
As for myself, I ventured from across the river, from a cave known as Druidak Redoubt. For you see, I was once a member of the despicable clan of rogues and derelicts known as the Forsworn. A disagreement over refreshments led to my departure. Verily, I was not alone in my thirst, for as I ventured north, another came south. My associate Urzub was slaving in the mines of Mor Khazgur when a similar thirst afflicted him and sent him south to this location. It is for that reason that I have dubbed this settlement Les Khazgur. After all, as half the population is still Orc, by rule it still classifies as a stronghold, more or less.
Makes sense.
Why the rule of estimation? If that is cause for confusion, allow this host to offer her guest an example. Take my associate here, who when standing is roughly 2 1/4 sword lengths in height.
Okay.
For the sake of brevity, he might tell a stranger he is only 2 sword lengths, which does indeed convey his general stature. Yet if you were to insist that he was 3 sword lengths in height, you would find the estimation absurd, the nearest round number being 2. Now suppose he were exactly 2 1/2 sword lengths in height, why his distance from the numbers 2 and 3 would be equal. In this instance, the rules state we choose the next highest round number when making an estimate. The same rule applies to the composition of this settlement. Given that there are half as many orcs and half as many Bretons, one might estimate that this settlement consists of all orcs and all Bretons.
Well, this is some logic in Skyrim. I love this mod. Except my presence here change. That is, well, no, not necessarily, but because there are some, you know, forsworn behind us. Let's see.
Verily, it seems this settlement is now completely without race, but instead one based on gender. With your presence, we are an all-male tribe. This is delightful news. Perhaps I too can now evacuate myself in the river, as opposed to the shrubs.
Okay, I do gotta go though. I might come back and talk to these guys later.
Until next time.
But I really do want to make my way south still. I mean, we could go up to Solitude. That's a little too cold. But I am in a very bad position in terms of placing. It would be nice if these guys had some weapons nearby. Let's see if they do. Anything at all?
The good tidings.
Oh man. Well, let's continue on with our journey. This is bad. I need to get rid of that thing. This way. There you go. And die. Die. Okay, we're gonna need some food for later. So we're gonna do a quick save. Because surviving when you have absolutely nothing in the middle of nowhere is just crazy. Now, let me go ahead and fix that problem with immersive HD, activation. Transparency's none. What was it? Sky UI. That's what it was. Favorites menu. And that'll fix that problem. While I'm at it, I want to go ahead and activate the mod for the settings. So while I'm in this area, oh no, there we go. Now the mod's working. There's a cave nearby. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna go rolling down the waterfalls. With their shins. Have to read this later. Again, you know, sorry if I'm, you know, spastic savings and it's getting on your nerves, but you kind of got to do that when you're very, very limited. Even these baby mud crabs are difficult to take. Come on. You can take it. Just a baby mud crab. Oh, you know what? Ah, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Much better. You see, with the I think it's Skyrim that added the unarmed weapons that really aren't weapons. But it's essentially, it actually helps with unarmed combat. Where am I going? Oh, there's a little town settlement nearby. And what is that? Some kind of other camp. Okay. I see a goat. Goats and their mountain climbing. And I was gonna wolf out and try to trek across the large land because, you know, as a werewolf you can speedily get across Skyrim. The only problem is, you know, when you don't have the locations discovered, you can accidentally enter a populated area, and that causes problems with the civilians naturally. So now we've made it to an inn. Or a mining town. What's going on here?
I want your sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
I'm just gonna stand here. Oh man, I wish I had a weapon.
I'm Ina Thatcher's right-hand man. I help supervise the mines.
I didn't hear any rumors. So I can't really help you with that. You might have some luck in Solitude or Windhelm. That's where most of the army folk live. I'll come back to Solitude later. I'm not really interested in Helgen at all. I'm more interested in getting revenge for the person who left me dead up north near the snow with no weapons or anything to my name aside the clothes on my back. And do I even have any cash? No. Wow. Let me go ahead and set up the economics. Before you may use this mod to put some data needs to be initialized. Yes. I'm guessing. It's loading. Weapons defaults loaded. Alright, is it finished? Guess not. So, let's see. Can I get anything whatsoever to help me out? This is a house. This mod with the regional values feature allows you for the individual item values to reflect where you are in the world, so merchants in one city will not pay the same for certain items as a merchant elsewhere. Yes. Regional values is now enabled. Prices for items will now reflect where you are in the province of Skyrim. Happy gaming. Well, thank you. So basically now, buying and selling things will be a little bit more difficult.
They'll find some way to send us there. It'll be just my luck.
I need a weapon, people. I need a weapon. See, if memory serves me right, there are a lot of bandits near south of Markarth, and I do not want to run in those bandits so early on in the game because I have nothing to defend myself with. Barrel, old potato. Now, I am a werewolf, so spoiled foods would not give me any diseases or anything, so that's good. If you're disappointed by that, I'm sorry, but I'm a werewolf. And this isn't stealing? Let me double. I don't want to get in trouble, so we're gonna take that because we can use that. Cast iron pot. I'll get stale bread, but it's no value. Old potato. Soul gem fragment. I can probably sell that. Pickaxe. Take that and take this. And now we have a weapon. I guess I don't have to sneak anymore.
Einafitch needs to get rid of those silver blood. Then maybe we can go back to work.
I'm just mining me some silver so I can get me some gold.
So I have no money in my pocket, so I'm gonna try to get some ore here, and then I'll just sell some later. And then
When will Sanua Rock Mine be open?
oh,
I don't know. Whenever those Silverblood men decide to leave.
I wonder if I can break this. No? Okay. Oh, can I get some wood? No. Yeah. Should have guessed. See, firewood is also, and that lantern that I just grabbed, are very important when you have the mods like Frostfall and whatnot. So in cold areas, I can actually use firewood to make a camp so I can stay warm and not freeze to death. I'm thinking about grabbing more pickaxes so I can sell or whatnot. Empty bottle. Yes, I can actually refill water. Turn night vision off. And I grabbed that lantern because you can actually craft that into a traveling lantern and actually use it for light. You can carry it in your hand or actually strap it to your belt on the character. Okay, so we have a little bit to go on. Let's continue on southeast to get to Markarth. I'm not actually going to go in. Actually, I can. Nah, I don't want to sidetrack myself. I could cut across and just head east from here. Let's try that, because I really do not want to run into those bandits all across the southern path near Markarth. I also don't want to fall to my doom, so I got to do some rock descending with some smarts. So for the first video, I'm not gonna cut out the long treks because you never know anything that can happen. But if it does get too boring, I mean, please let me know, and I can actually end up cutting out a lot of the, random traveling. So if that's something you would like, please let me know in the description or in the comments below. You know what? Let me actually do some harvesting while I'm around here. Ah, the Augmary Dominion. If I was on my old save, I could take these guys. Sorry, mate. You're on your own. I would love to free you, but... Okay, we're near some type of... I hear crafting. And it's a ruin. So I'm guessing either bandits or forsworn. Oh, no, he has a crossbow. Dominion? Help me out. Oh, no, he doesn't have a crossbow. That's right.
This doesn't concern you, citizen.
Is someone there?
It doesn't concern me. You keep on doing what you're doing. Armor is armor, but let's see how it looks.
Huh?
I guess it works for now.
Huh?
Oh, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have any ranged weapons. Let's see if they made any progress. Hopefully I don't get murdered right when I enter the door. So, are they just gonna abandon? I could really use you guys. Oh my goodness. This is the problem with being so weak. You're so weak.
Walk away now.
Fair enough, fair enough. But where are your buddies? You see, I'm thinking if the other Thalmor are in there and they're wiping the place clean, I can get some actually, you know, useful loot. On the other hand, if they are... Okay, well, there's one. I don't see another. So let me check one more time. And these are the perks to being a werewolf. The predator vision also works for vampires. So I mean, if you're... Okay, they did not clean out the place. So essentially, if you're a vampire, you can also have those same type of visions. The predator vision and the night vision. But I'm not a vampire. Oh man, it's getting late. At least I got a cloak to keep me warm now. See anyone around? Just mining me some ore. I'm gonna get me some ingots. Oh man, the weather's cold. See, the blue thing above the compass is the temperature. Wrong button again. And that's not good. So you'll see that my exposure is 15, positive 15. That means I'm still warm. but when it's cold, that can actually drop quickly, and I can actually freeze to death, and I'll die. Hence, freeze to death. So let's try to find us another. That is a weird look. Okay, there we go. A place to stay for the night. Ah, and it's oh.
Is someone there?
Oh.
Never should have come here.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
No one.
Yep, I'm gonna die. Yep, I died.
This is the end for you.
I wish I had a bow and arrow. I really wish I had a bow and arrow.
Is someone there?
Oh my goodness. Wasn't there some ore over here? Yep. See, now I know how Gopher feels when he was starting out with his Let's Plays in the beginning. He was so weak that literally everything was killing him. That's not actually gonna help. Let's see, what can I do then? So I'm currently here. I don't want to go to Morthal. That is too cold of a place to go. I have to keep heading this way. You know what? If I run into those, if I see those bandits again, I can actually try wolfing out. It's always worth a shot. Something sees me. I'm guessing it's a wolf or an animal. Oh, look, Legion. Okay, that worked out.
You there, citizen. This area is off. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay. Fine. If you can't pay with coin, you'll pay with your life. Now, ain't this a surprise?
And I can't go beast farm like that. Okay, let's try this again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. those hunters? Okay, yeah, they're just hunters.
I've been hunting. Take a look.
No weapons.
Until next time.
You telling me I know I could use a nap. I could use a lot of things right now. I know this place all a little too well. Yep, it's a person. So, let's go loot them.
What was that?
This is the lifesaver of starting out as a level 1 character. Yeah, I agree. Okay, any more? Come on. Hey, I should be able to loot as well. Hold on. Ah, you're kidding me. Turn note, change current health, view perk tree, do nothing. Let me finish collecting these hearts. And although it says Bloodlust Extended, I actually don't really need to keep eating hearts or you know, carcasses to stay in werewolf mode, because the mod that I'm using actually allows me to stay in werewolf mode unless I transform in a full night on the full moon. Then I have no control. Like, I lose all control over that. So and this guy's armor looks better than my previous one. I'm gonna still grab this one as well. Equip that. Yes. 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 Ah, coming along, right? Oh. 18, 17, 20, 26. We'll probably keep it there. this actually is a little bit better, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me finish with these. Animation sequence, a heartbeat, full sequence plus no screams, tools, Brotherhood. There's a way to make a setting. So I can make sure I can enter my inventory as a werewolf. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so what are we doing again? Okay, we're still heading relatively south. Picked up some nice loot from these guys. Matter of fact, let me favorite. Ooh, a longbow. I'm actually gonna keep this like that. And I can sell. Ooh, yes, an iron shield and a sword. Awesome. Sorry, mate. Actually, I can still sell these. Make sure I don't get too weighted down before I actually get somewhere though. 25, antique is 23. We'll do this. Do this. Okay. And there's one more. And a chest. Take all of that. Where'd that other guy go? Right here. So for necklace, I'll put that on. Studded armor. Let's see how I'll look in that. I think I prefer the fur. And the fur might actually keep me warmer too. So. Alright, continuing south we go. We got some great loot. We'll go ahead and do some Hot King. 1, 2, 3. Even got a backpack too. Okay. There's a house up here. Let's see. Oh, some really big skeevers. And we should, hopefully I can. Okay, okay. I also have animal mods, so they are actually relatively smarter. Let's see if I get anything. Store stamina, store stamina. Okay. Okay. Almost died there. So again, for people who don't play with mods and who are wondering like why my stamina is draining so fast in combat, Skyrim, which is Skyrim redone by the mod author, I think his name is pronounced Tendo or T-Dolls or something like that. every action will use stamina, and that makes every action you do critical. Even though I'm still level 1, that means I have really low stamina, and every action, like every swing, see that? Every swing takes down the stamina, and every power drops it dramatically. Even things with like blocking and taking a hit, even shield bashing takes down a lot. So you actually have to think about what you're doing. Just glad those weren't bandits. Hope you have room for one more. Loons. Oh, god dang. Hey. You're actually a...
Huh?
Wait. What the hell?
Hey, what are you doing here? You can't stay here. I found this place first. No, what is that fellow lying on the bed over there? The thing you smell? Like, rotten meat stuffed into a warm armpit? That's Lund. Not much for bathing, that one. Not much for anything, I suppose, given he's dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the other hand, the worse he smells, the less I have to worry about it. The stink detracts bandits and other squatters from trespassing on my property.
It's not your property.
But if you really need a bed for the night, then be my guest.
Oh,
His
no.
bed. He ain't got no use for it.
Dude, you might want to leave. I did not know tonight was a full moon. That's right. Leave. Good job. It's a full moon already. Am I gonna transform? False alarm? Okay. I'm just gonna re-equip everything then. Oh, no mercenary boots. $25, okay, yeah. So yeah, that was incredibly weird. I don't know what stopped my transformation. Ooh. Oblivion Crisis. That later. Mead actually is a wonderful thing with Frostfall as well. If you get too cold, you can actually use mead and other alcoholic drinks to decrease your well, how cold you are, and that way you can last longer while, you know, traveling Skyrim. This dude has a lot of stuff that hopefully I can sell. Alright, we hit our 30 minutes marker, so this is gonna conclude our first episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Again, still getting new to this. If you have any suggestions, critiques, things to help me out, leave them in the comments below. We'll continue on our journey for the next episode, where we'll hopefully, okay, maybe not anytime soon, but we can get somewhere closer to Whiterun. Alright. Until then, guys, I'll see you in the next episode.